And actually, I think it takes a bit for it to actually start. But hey, guys, and welcome to the stream. This is Emperor Takashi here. If the stream has actually started, again, just shows me a black screen for a bit. Oh, here we go. We are now live. I'm here with Ryu Prime and Psy13.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
So essentially, we're kind of just going to be talking today, and we're going to be streaming. You can watch the game in the background, but we're mostly just going to be talking about things. We decided the major topics today will be like kind of like voice acting and anime, just in general here. So if you guys have any ideas for topics, things you want to talk about, feel free to hop in and join us. Again, we're just going to be talking about those things in general. I'm going to go ahead and tag everyone in the channel so they can come in and check us out if they want to. And again, we're just kind of chilling, just kind of going about these topics. Not a really heavy gameplay one. Again, this is just kind of something to show in the background, so don't worry about it too much.
Also, Labrat's not here though. Because your title is "Let's Talk Anime with Labrat."
Oh, you're right. So that was the title because I was really planning on streaming with Labrat, but we unfortunately missed him because he had to get to bed. But he will be joining us tomorrow.
After midnight, yeah.
Right. Because, see, when I had done it, I told him when I was going to do it, and unfortunately I couldn't make that because I joined text stream, and that went longer than I thought it would, so, yeah. So let me just update that real quick here. Ryu Prime and Psy13. Wow, there we go. Fantastic.
Yeah, I had to listen to the audio there. I hear everyone's voices clearly. That's good. Yep, we're good to roll. Yep.
Fantastic. And I'm gonna go ahead and put I'm gonna put your channels in there as well, so we can have that. That way you guys can get all those new subscribers. And I saw your channel grew quite a bit, Ryu. Is it from those comic dubs of yours?
Wait, shit, has it? I mean, I'm always the last to know. Am I? Fucking channel's growing.
I mean, me too. So
you surpassed me, bro. Again, we keep going back and forth with each other. Yeah, you're at I think you're at 1,200 or something like that, right?
1.25 and you're 118. Holy shit! I never thought that ever happened.
There you go.
Well, I feel almost bad now because you were my inspiration. You were my goal. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ryu. We're each other's rivals. We're rivals.
Yeah, we're like Goku and Frieza whenever we're fighting Jiren. Texas Jiren right now. Yeah.
Maybe not those kind of, because I think they're just more. I don't think they're rivals. I think they're trying to kill each other.
Yeah, no. But, sorry, that's the first thing that popped in my head there.
I think you're more like Natsu and Gray,
Gary and Ash,
Asta and Yuno. If for any Black Clover fans out there.
Black Clover, best shouting anime of all time.
Yeah, my cousin actually, when that anime first was debuting, my cousin he had he had Crunchyroll at the time, and he was given these these first pilot animes to watch. I don't it was like a Crunchyroll sort of thing. I don't know what it was again. It was these test pilots or something.
Yeah.
I think it was a general thing. Certain people, I don't know if it was people were chosen or just anyone could check them. But he checked Black Clover, and he said man, that was a lot of screaming.
I mean, that's all Asta does is scream. So
yeah, I heard Black Clover did get better as it went on. But
I like it. It's just that is a major part of his character is the whole screaming bit.
He's just an energetic fellow.
He is. He's very energetic. In a good way, probably. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I messed up. Rip. But yeah, I like Black Clover. It's just been a while since I watched it. But yeah, there is a lot of yelling. Some people criticize it for that.
Yeah, I'd give it. I think I consider it one of the new big three, along with Demon Slayer and My Hero.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I haven't seen Demon Slayer yet, though. I need to.
I've still yet to properly go through those three because I'm still in episode 4 of My Hero for 4 years.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I mean I have no excuse. Well, right now my excuse is the audiobook. That's why I haven't been very active with comic dubs recently. Because this audiobook is going to be keeping me busy for these next 2 weeks. But once it's finally out of the way, I am back full force again. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like that would keep you quite busy.
Yeah, it really will. Like, hopefully tomorrow will be like the last day of recording a full chapter, and then it's just cutting all the crap out, and then doing any redos. Hopefully there isn't too many, because well, this thing's due for January the 18th, and it's coming up close.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that keeps you real busy.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, let's not talk too much about that because this is the animes talking.
Yes,
Anime
don't want to
talking.
lose. Don't want to lose your thing. But yeah, actually, for me, I haven't been watching too many anime. I read a lot of manga though, like a lot. But actually, recently, I've actually been reading more of the non-Japanese ones as well. Like I've been reading a lot of Korean ones and some Chinese ones as well.
They're getting big recently. Yeah.
So I've been kind of expanding my repertoire.
Yeah, like I've been caught up. Like the two shows that are big right now, Promise Neverland and My Hero. I'm caught up manga wise, and let me tell you, things get fucking spicy in both of them. Or freaking, I don't know if I can.
Spicy.
Oh, you can swear if you want. You can swear.
Okay,
That's fine.
okay. As in, this gets really good, and it goes down. So
But yeah,
I won't say anything past that, of course, for non-manga readers. But if you are, you know what I'm talking about, and yeah.
Right. That kind of spicy, not Rebel Academy type of spicy. Okay.
Oh no! That is spicy right there.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That is
Should I be
sizzling.
concerned?
No.
No.
Yeah, well, for me, yeah, like I said, I haven't been keeping up much because I've just been, like, very consistent. I've been kind of just watching whenever I can. But normally every year I have, like, a burst to watch, like, just a random new anime or old anime or any anime I haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
It'll probably happen again this year, probably spring, summertime, because that's normally when it kicks in for me. But I know, like, summer of last year, it's weird to say it's last year now, it's 2020. What is time, man? I saw one called Blood Blockade Battlefront.
Oh yeah. I think I saw that a long time ago.
That was really, yeah, it did come out a long time ago, but I never finished it, sadly. But I finally got the full thing and watched it from start to finish. Man, I love that. I just really love that. I have season 2 now, but I just haven't sat down to properly watch it. But season 1, I don't fully get the ending, but I still love it. You know, it's one of those things I don't get it, but I love it.
Yeah. I get you. Oh man. Yeah. I actually, like I said, I just haven't I don't know what it like. Maybe it's just like when I come home, it's just easier for me to read than it is for me to
Take out the disc, put it in the thing, turn on the TV.
Yeah, because like YouTube videos are easier to watch for some reason. Like I don't, maybe it's just like ease of access or something. But,
Possibly because you can get on your phone and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier to access that than rather do anime. So that's kind of what I do for the most part. This fight's over at least.
That's fair.
By
And
the
also,
way,
like, oh, sorry. Go ahead, Si.
I was gonna say I'll BRB.
Gotcha.
I was gonna say I'll BRB.
Pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, but the I haven't actually like I want to get back into it, but I just don't know what to get back into. Like I haven't seen Gintama in a while, and I want to get back caught up on that. I'm sure there's like 100 more episodes now or whatever since I last watched it.
I know I keep seeing ads for that one Dr. Stone quite a bit. I don't know anything of it. Except
Oh, is there a new season?
I don't know if there's a new season. I just keep seeing ads for it, you know, like and people sharing the GIF of the main guy, Dr. Stone. I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Stone's a good one though. It is. If you haven't seen it yet, I would definitely recommend it.
Oh, okay. Right.
It's pretty entertaining. It's like the world, like pretty much everyone in the world's turned to stone, and he figures out how to free the people. But then they split into different camps depending on their beliefs. And actually, there's this other group that they find, and it's a little bit questionable about how, like, if you actually look into the backstory, it's kind of like, okay, how did that work out exactly? I'm not gonna spoil it or anything, but like you'll be like, okay, I'll explain a little bit because I don't think it's too big of a spoiler. So the village they meet, essentially, they're based off of just the survivors of these people who were in space at the time, where everyone turned to stone and they came back to Earth. And there's these few groups of people, and yet somehow they make an entire village that survived for like over 100 years. And I'm just like, I know what that would mean, though. If just a few people have to, like, you know, repopulate the Earth, it's like, that's a little little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I get what you mean now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, yikes.
Yikes is an understatement. Yeah.
Because yeah, that would get a little dicey after like one or two. Because I think there were like I don't remember how many there were, but if there were just like four people, that'd mean like after one generation, you're already at that step, and it's like, oof. It's a pretty big oof, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. Apparently, like season 2 of Doctor Stone will premiere January 14th on Crunchyroll.
Oh, season 2. Okay,
Season 2, yes, if I didn't say, yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah, tune in like later this month, man, and you'll catch up.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I just need to reorganize things because I normally what I do when I come home from work is actually just de-stress. Essentially, like I'm like just forget work, just do things to relax. Today I didn't feel too stressed because, like I said, I had no students, and when I don't have students, that's like the most relaxing thing in the world. I mean, that allows me to chill a lot more easily than when you have students in the classroom and you're like sweating, like how to handle everything and how to get everything in working order. Yeah, so it's a bit of a mess sometimes, but sometimes you can get things and they actually work out, and that's good.
Yeah.
I've actually been kind of conflicted recently, like about like what to do, in the future, if whether like that's what I want to do, what I want to stay in. But I think it's just something to take one step at a time. I at least want to finish the year.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, I suppose like you kind of came in at a very challenging time,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, this year wasn't exactly normal for teachers, I would say. Actually, very far from normal by most standards. So.
No, it's just been like just stress central for all of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not just you guys, just everyone in general, really.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a absurd year for pretty much everyone. So we're all just trying to survive, I think. We're like, hey guys, 2020 is over. Now we're in 2021. It's still the same situation. Like, I don't know why people thought it would magically be over in 2021. Like, I do think it will end this year, but I don't think it's gonna like just be over automatically, as we can see.
Yeah, I think it's just that thing, like people like tend to forget that time is an illusion, and a new year means a new me when that's not always the case,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. As Miles Morales once said, time's relative. Yeah.
Indeed, time is relative, as Einstein once said.
Yeah. Speaking of animes, anyway, there was that one that came out. I don't know when again, but Fire Force, I think it was called.
Oh yeah, that one's a good one.
That was made by the same people who made Soul Eater, and I love Soul Eater, and the animation. This looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah, because I actually the first thing I got actually was I got a manga from this thing they were doing on Humble Bundle, like with a manga set from Kodansha, which included that. And I saw the anime of it. I was like, all right, I don't know if it's gonna be any good or not, but it's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good anime.
All right.
So I'd say it's worth a shot if you haven't seen it yet.
What was it called again?
The firefighting anime? I don't remember. Fire Force or something like that. Let me see.
Fire Force. Yes, yeah, Fire Force. Yes, great.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Fire Force. I'm looking at it right now. Just
okay.
Just look for it. There it is. Yep, there it is. Awesome. Yeah, like I might just
Oops.
You see, I recently got my sister's. Well, not recently. It was a Christmas present. My sister got me like 2 Amazon gift cards, and so I might just use them.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I might just, I'll check. Yeah, I gotta see if this is reaching 2, because if it's reaching 1, well, I can't.
Yeah, I got some Amazon gift cards for Christmas too, because like they're like, what do you want? It's like sometimes like they don't want to just get you cash. So I'm like, if you don't want to get me cash, just Amazon gift cards. It's like pretty much the closest thing to cash.
Pretty much, yeah. So I know what I want. Just give it to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
just give me that.
Because like when you're an adult, it's like Christmas is a strange time. It's like you're like, well, if I need something, it's like I'll buy it.
Pretty much.
It is something. It is a time where you can kind of like spoil yourself, I guess, by like asking for gifts. Like if you not normally would buy yourself something, but it's still kind of like weird. It's like, well, yeah.
I know, right?
I got a job. But I guess it's just like, kind of a festive time where we can buy each other gifts. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like me. Maybe I'm just weird. But
Yeah, I kind of get what you mean. Yeah, I kind of get it. Yeah.
we'll all make it through this year, next year, and hopefully I can't say we will. I guess hopefully we will.
Well, I
Um,
mean, I think we'll make for this year. Like, I mean, like, eventually, it's just gonna be, it's just whether or not it's gonna be as stressful as last year. Like, if we're going to keep up the, the belief that every year is a reset.
yeah, yeah, certainly. Because like this year was definitely well, not this year, last year.
2020, yeah.
Was definitely a very interesting, especially for me, because like I know there was the whole COVID thing, but actually it was the year for me. Like I completed my first year working at like a full time job kind of thing. Because like like before I was a full time substitute teacher for a little bit, but that wasn't that was still like making like terrible pay, barely making anything, even though it's hard work. And then
Yeah.
after that, I worked at Geico, and I completed the first year of that in the previous year, and then I got my first teaching job. So it was pretty eventful as a year for me in my personal life as well.
Yeah, it was kind of like that for me too. Like 2020, was very eventful for me as well. Like I mean, audiobooks and just like other stuff. My channel fucking grew
Yeah.
like much more than it ever has. Well, I mean, I don't know how to put it together, but like I feel like it has been eventful for me, like all the same. Like I feel like I've learned stuff from this year. I feel.
Yeah, certainly. Like, yeah, this year, yeah, definitely a learning experience in a lot of various things. Like, just like very different, very strange things in some senses.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think it was a positive all in all because it's, for me anyways, not for everyone. For me personally, because like I do get that development, I mean, because even if it's like a stressful experience and all that, if you survive working in a tough environment, you've learned how to do that, even if you're not necessarily good at it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So it's a step. It's a step. It's not a solution, but it's a step.
yeah.
Essentially, how I'd put it.
Mm.
As for and I haven't actually even been paying attention to what's coming out recently.
Yeah, anime wise.
I think the healing one. I think the healing one got an anime. The healing isekai. I think I heard it did, but that one was kind of. I think I was kind of surprised when that one got one because that one has some scenes in it that's a little extreme.
I mean, like some of them just kind of like slip under the radar. Like, wasn't there that one like a year or two ago that came out? What the fuck was it called again? Yeah, like,
Oh, a Goblin Slayer.
no, not Goblin Slayer. No, it was the one that was pretty much a hentai almost. Like it was.
Oh! Not that was
Reviews.
just last year. That was a isekai review. Isekai reviewers, right?
Yeah. Interspecies reviewers.
Yeah, interspecies reviewer. Yeah, because like they were pretty much like in another world, like just reviewing, reviewing brothels.
Yeah, all the different like beast gals and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely an interesting concept to say the least.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, it is original.
I suppose. Yeah. Well, I mean, how they handle it was original. I suppose. I haven't seen it, so I can't.
Oh, you
say
haven't?
anything. No, I haven't. No.
I
just
mean,
know-
if you watch the version on like anime websites, it's censored, so it's not like. I mean, I would still say 18 plus, but if you were just worried about seeing it for like like the scenes, I think you should be fine watching it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have no desire to probably watch it myself. Honestly,
Oh,
Like,
gotcha.
I have a million other shows anyway to catch up on.
Yeah,
To be fair.
because there were a lot of people that were saying it was the best anime of last year. I was like, oh,
Some people, yeah, would say that.
it's like I
The
suppose
sleeper
we all have our own interests.
Yeah, the sleeper head of 2019.
Indeed. 2020, 2019, 2021 should be an interesting set of years in the grand history of things. This game is
Yeah.
dragging on. I'm like, what is going on in this game? What is this game? I don't know if you're watching it right now, but this is just a
I am.
really.
I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
It's like I'm just like, all right. I have a terrible hand. I just can't really do anything.
So does it kind of like play like Hearthstone?
It plays similar to Hearthstone, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of just the vibe I got from that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I guess it could be like anime Hearthstone or something.
I suppose. Yeah. With moving character portraits, of course. I see. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm just kind of just waiting for certain cards to actually get my deck rolling, and it's really late in the game for it to come. So I mean, she's also out of cards though, so that's my main hope there is that we both really can't do anything until I get something.
You
We'll
gotta
see.
believe in the heart of the cards, man.
There we go, the heart of the cards, my bro.
There you go. See.
The heart of the cards. Check this out. All right, so what this does is it brings out a amulet. Every time you heal, you gain 1 attack and 1 defense for every follower on the field. Which followers are these cards?
Uh-huh.
So it will allow me to beat them down, essentially.
Give them an epic beatdown.
There you go.
Nice.
Because see, this has 7 attack, 7 defense, 6 attack, 7 defense, 5 attack, 6 defense. And having wards in the field kind of help prevent them from OTKing me, which is nice. Not being OTK'd is always a plus, I would say. All right, so see, then they're about to end their turn, I think. Oh no, they're gonna do that for some reason. They just suicided into my card, and now I have 12 attacks. So you just do this, and that, and there. Now it's over.
I think it's all over. It is now. Yeah.
Indeed. So see, I was worried about how the game would go, and then just the heart of the cards came through, and also probably the fact that I already had milled through the rest of my deck. That's also a factor. But
Game over.
Oh, hey, Sai, welcome back. Yeah.
Hey.
welcome back, indeed.
Also,
you didn't
hello,
miss it.
Ashley. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, Ashley.
Indeed. Howdy, Ashley.
Hello.
Howdy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm actually. Oh yeah, they did make an anime of Tony Kawa as well, which is like the one where it's like a rom-com where the main character actually gets married in the first episode.
Oh, is that the one you showed me? The one where? Oh wait, no, it might be.
I don't
a
think
different
so.
one. 'Cause I remember there was like one you showed me. It was like a short manga or something like where the sheriff like he was going to propose this.
Oh no! I would love that. That would be hilarious if
Yeah.
if Sheriff what's his Evans, Sheriff Aaron, yeah, Evans
Yeah.
got an, if that got an anime, that would be hilarious because like that guy is just, he's like, I don't know if I call him a tsundere, but he's like overcomplicates everything, and it's just like he's like, my papa taught me, and it's just
Yeah, he's about to like propose to this lady or something, or profess his love, and then like she thinks like he's there to arrest her.
Yeah.
She gives herself up, and he's like, well, damn.
yeah, and he has like this really straight face like the whole time and everything.
I love it.
It is just amazing. It is absolutely amazing. I would recommend anyone to read that. It's called Sheriff Evans Lies. But luckily he does get a love interest. I don't know if they end up together. They might have. There's been some new chapters since I last read it. But at the time,
never gets gets love.
that is the problem with a lot of shonen, isn't it? Like they never end up with a girl, and it's like, why do you even introduce a love interest if they never end up with them?
It really
Yeah.
depends, though. Like, I mean, in Fate Stay Night, he does end up with what's her name? Yeah,
Saber?
Unlimited Blade Works. Yeah, Unlimited Blade Works. I should specify it.
I mean,
Oh
Black
no!
Clover-
That one he doesn't. Okay, so in the original one, like the original Fate Stay Night they released,
Hmm.
he does end up with Saber. In that version, he ends up with Reen.
Yeah, Reen. Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know what's the outcome with the other one, the third one, where Gilgamesh just gets killed like a bitch.
Oh yeah, yeah, because that one has some pretty extreme stuff in it. It's like, yikes.
I heard it would be because what's her name's the villain, really? Yeah.
Yes,
Sakura.
yeah, the things that happen to Sakura. In every version, what happens to Sakura is
In
messed
Zero
up.
is pretty effed up itself.
Like
yeah.
Sakura never ends up happy. It's so sad. I'm like, no, Sakura's such an innocent child. Don't do these things to Sakura.
I just want her brother dead. You know. Like...
Her brother, no, yeah, her like adopted brother. He needs to die.
I was so disappointed, you know, like in Fate Stay Night that he didn't, because he should have.
He should have,
How the
yeah,
hell
he
did
definitely
survive
should have.
that? Yeah.
He did not deserve to live.
No, at least Kukulkan kicked his ass though. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good version where he just like gets his ass kicked. Any version where he gets his ass kicked would be good.
It's pinnacle, like peak performance right there.
Indeed. It's like, so what do you do today, Kuhalan? Well, I kicked the ass of an asshole who is also a rapist. It's like, well, thank you, Kuhalan. You're a great guy.
You did good today.
Indeed.
But yeah, anime wise, Sai, we just briefly went over like a couple like Fire Force and Doctor Stone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I just saw like Doctor Stone like on Crunchyroll. I was like, why does it have so many videos? And I looked through it and it's like all of them are like various dubs. So it's like been dubbed in so many different languages.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I haven't seen Doctor Stone yet. I know Fire Force is on the list. Definitely.
Yeah, Fire Force is a good one.
Yeah,
I see.
Leader, I'm saying I like it.
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet, but I like I like how the animation looks
Yeah.
because it's very Soul Eater like.
Yeah, it's very Soul Eater-esque animation wise. Yeah.
Which is a good
I know
sign.
you guys were talking about sundays. I was just about to mention. I think Asta and Noelle will eventually become a thing. Cause I mean, let's be honest. Noelle is a tsundere. Oh, let me mute real quick.
Okay.
Again.
Roger.
No worries.
Asuna and Noelle, is that like Asuna? That's from the Alien thing, right? Like where Shinji's mom turns into a giant alien robot.
No, that's Asuka.
Oh, Asuka, right? Oh, he's talking about Black Clover then, yeah.
Oh right, okay.
Hey, I'm actually gonna have to go, unfortunately. Thank you for.
It's okay.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your Pezza.
Yeah.
I will keep talking about anime.
Indeed.
Alrighty.
Also, before I leave, watch Promised Neverland. That's my anime message. Peace.
Alrighty. Catch you later. Bye.
It's like check out my anime collection.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's gonna clear my field. That was really rude of him.
My anime list, my big old library of anime.
Yeah. Oh man, there are definitely some good ones out there though. I need to get into watching it again. It's just again, when time flies and you don't know what to do with your life.
Yeah.
It's like
because as weird as 2020 was, it kind of flew by in a weird way. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, what other ones? I know that anime, this one keeps popping up, and for multiple reasons, because I think they had a movie like a year ago or so. Konosuba, like it's popping up fucking everywhere now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but yeah, I don't know if you have any thoughts on.
I heard there's a twist in it about like the villain, and there it was kind of funny.
I've seen the scene. I think that's from the film, like the recent film.
Yeah. I was like,
they do have some funny facial expressions. Like I don't yeah.
Oh man, it's been a while since I've seen Konosuba though. It's like how long has it been actually?
If you had to explain it, what is it like? Yeah.
To explain Konosuba?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Great start. Oh dear.
It's wild. It's quite wild, I would say.
So I hear.
It's so essentially the protagonist gets killed by a tractor. When he thinks he's saving a girl, but he doesn't actually save her because she wasn't gonna die anyways. He encounters a useless goddess who he asks to go with him to the other world. Then they go to the other world. They get isekai'd. He meets a explosion lolly, and they go on an adventure.
Gotcha. As one does, of course.
That's how I would sum up the show right there. I think that pretty much hits all the key points right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it's been a while since I've actually seen the actual anime, but I just watched the abridged series not too long ago.
Of course, the abridged series of it. Of course.
So the abridged series is actually pretty good. It's by Lord Daedrith, I think. It's it's certainly interesting.
Yeah, like that's another one as well. Like I haven't seen too many like abridged series, like any new ones recently. I
Yeah.
gotta say. But I have recently enough. I had this weird sort of like this weird mood to watch like TFS abridged stuff again.
Oh, Team Fortress. Yeah, yeah,
I've been watching like the Cell game saga.
yeah. Like when
Uh,
I was whenever I think about Riches, I think back to the ones like we made like together, like the like that Danganronpa one we made on my like that we posted on my channel. I really liked that one. It was so random, but it was hilarious.
oh yeah, like I like it too. And every so often, you know, like when I'm talking to text, they say like, "Oh yeah, they really enjoyed that one as well," and they often go back to it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to make another one like that. We need to get Liam and us together, and we need to make that. I mean, I feel like I'm putting more work on Liam though, because he was the one that edited it. Because like I'm so bad at editing.
Yeah,
But
like speaking of fucking abridging, like I mean, I need to get back into one abridged man. You know, like it's just that.
yeah, how is that
Man,
coming
like,
along?
honestly, like I just keep forgetting about it because other shit just kept popping up for me. Like,
Yeah,
I just kept forgetting about it. Like, I mean, I'm so close to getting like the first scene done, but every time I'm about to, like, something pops up, like, oh shit, I gotta do this. Like, I mean, I want to get back. I want to like get it fucking done eventually.
yeah.
Hopefully this year, you know. But I mean, we'll see how it turns out. You know, like. But I gotta get my ass in gear. I don't want to go too long on One Bridge Man. I realize because I can only really think of. I want to keep it short. You know, like not really progress far after the whole Doctor Genius thing.
Yeah, do you know what you want to do next on your channel after you finish one of Bridgman?
Mm. What?
I said, do you know what you want to do on your channel after you finish one
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Bridgman?
I'm asking what? Yeah, as in what I should do.
Oh, you're asking like what my opinion is?
Yeah, what your opinion is? Tell me.
I got no clue, bro.
I thought you were like gonna like say something. You know, like
No, I was asking you.
Oh,
Like,
I
what's the
thought you were,
future of
like,
what's the future of Ryu Prime? What's the game plan?
Sorry, I felt like you were saying like you know what you should put on.
No, no, no. I was like, so what's next?
Honestly, I don't have a fucking clue. I mean, comic dubs are always going to be a consistent thing. Well, consistent-ish. You know, I'm going to try and get more.
You should invite me
Really,
onto those, bro. I can help you. Maybe not. I can try. If you need Hagakure voiced, I'll do it for you. I got you.
if it ever comes up, sure. Uh, let's see. Really, I want to like try and like voice some more stuff because like. Because I know, like some people I know, like they're able to make like whole on like voice acting like retrospectives of their entire year. And, like,
Yeah.
man, I feel like I don't nearly have that much to go through. Like I know like people say don't feel bad to do that, but sometimes I'm like I could if I tried, but damn it. So I really just want to be more active. So
Yeah.
I don't want to like. I will say like maybe not abridging because abridging takes a bit too long, and also there's always the risk that YouTube's just gonna say nope.
Yeah. There's certainly a problem when it comes to bridging because they do the whole nope thing a bit, and that's not fun.
Yeah,
Not fun. I would definitely say not fun.
yeah. So I mean, I'll always like voice for like Liam stuff. Say speaking of which, I have some stuff I had to voice for Liam. Honestly,
Yeah, I think I'm all
It's
caught
just-
up with that, but yeah. You're in the you got the Irish role, right? The Irish
Yeah,
alien.
the Clay Fear one. Yeah. I got to do episode 2's lines. Yeah. Once I finish up this damn audiobook, I'll be able to do it. Once I get through that, it's just that schedule has been messed up because of this audiobook.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like
'cause
that would
normally
do
I
it.
could
But I mean,
get done
hey,
in
I mean, professional now, right? That's the big thing.
Yeah.
You can finally
It's
make a
like,
living off
hopefully-
your passion. Not everyone can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hope like it like they freaking start paying me eventually because fucking hell like it took them forever to release the thing and they say like should be like the end for this audiobook or this audiobook series like because we're getting paid royalties we get like a percentage out of the each book sold so
Yeah.
I should get some this start of this month honestly yeah
Nice.
so I'm just gonna have to keep bugging Tex because Tex is the one who has all the details. Say, do you have the info? Do you have the info? Do you have the info?
Yeah. Oh man, I definitely want to give that a shot. I just like again, I don't know about the time, man. The time.
Yeah, the time and it is hard work. Also, like, if you're going to be like your own editor as well, it's going to be even more time on that, and that's being your own editor is hell.
Do they make you edit music into it, or like is it just...
No.
Okay.
It's just straight you, pretty much. You cut out all the pops and clicks and hisses and breaths.
Okay, I did that already when I did my. I'll need to be more precise though about it, like more scrutinizing, because when I go back and let's do it, there's like typically like one per every couple episodes. There's like one repeated word, one one kind of like slip up or something or another. So if I do that, I'm definitely gonna make sure that's not in there.
Yeah. God bless Tex. Like they're the ones like they're saying like they'll edit for me. Like all I have to do is chop it down. But even then, I hate going through my own stuff. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's not a fun experience.
My own stuff, really. Yeah.
It's definitely not a fun experience going through things like that.
Yeah, even some of my better stuff, I'm like, damn it, I could have done better.
Yeah, I definitely understand that feeling. But that's voice acting.
It is, yeah. I suppose like the upside is you're always learning, in a way you're kind of improving. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you're improving, as long as you're getting closer to the end goal, that's really, I guess, all you can really aim for at the end.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because only so much you can do. Oh, there it is. Do you see it? It's there.
I see it. Yeah.
Now the game actually begins.
Yeah.
But yeah, the when it comes to that, I would love to do it, but like you said, it would be difficult. And like I don't know like how stressed I would be if I was both teaching and coming home to edit lines. Like if it's just like recording, that's one thing. But editing lines as well is just like that. Just imagining it right now is a little.
I think like it depends on the person. Like some people have like better schedule, like people who schedule and plan these things out. But me, who has like technically all the time in the world, more or less, and I'm fucking stressed out about it.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. But I don't know. Like, I mean, there is some satisfaction from it when you finally get the damn thing done. But man, some chapters you're just like, you start like thinking to yourself, for fuck's sake, this fucking shit again.
It's like, what did I sign up for?
Or you're like still on the same page, like you're an hour in. Well, not an hour in. I've never been that bad, I don't think. But like it feels like an hour. Like you're reading a page and you're just looking at the time as you're trying to read it, but you keep screwing it up. It's like, I'm still on this page. I'm still on this line. Come on, there's like 10 more pages left. I want to be done.
Oh man, I can just imagine, because like I said, like how you see those narrations for Remonster. So
yeah, that's right.
Thinking about doing that in terms of like an entire audiobook, it does sound like it'd be a lot, but I still think I would love it though. I still think I would love it.
I think you would have like since you have some experience with that, you will have a better maybe a better grasp at it, because I was completely new to this.
Yeah.
So it was harder for me. And even with a little more experience to it, I'm still learning bits here and there. Yeah. Once again, I'd be completely lost with my text, because if I had to clean up my own shit, I would be so fucked.
Yeah, I imagine like doing this like on your own and all that would be a bit. For Tech, she's doing it for both you and her though, so that's.
Yeah, I know.
I
mean, they're technically the producer, so
I don't even know what to say for that. That's just crazy.
I know, like fucking love them for it. Yeah.
Definitely a hard worker. Definitely a hard worker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. A gremlin, but a hard worker nonetheless.
A gremlin.
Well, I mean, they call themselves a gremlin, so
Oh, gotcha.
It's fair enough. Yeah. It's an accurate description.
For some reason, when I hear gremlin, I think of gargoyles. I know that's not the same thing, but for some reason, it's what I thought of.
Yeah. I suppose like goblin will be a little closer to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cryptid. Yeah.
Oh man, when I heard you say goblin, I just thought of Goblin Slayer again. Did you ever watch that anime?
Yeah.
Or read the manga? I read the manga more so than the anime.
Yeah, I haven't actually. That's another one you should let. If I were to watch it, what would I be getting into? Yeah.
Okay, so it starts off with a pretty sketch scene. Just gonna lay it out for you there. That one is a little extreme, a little excessive,
Oh.
as it goes. But it does, like, actually, I'm trying to think if it does pick up. Where does it go? Essentially, this guy's obsessed with killing goblins. I haven't seen it all the way through. Again, when I read the manga, it was still fairly new. It hadn't even had an anime yet. It is very graphic. So if you don't like that kind of thing, like you didn't want to watch the
Well, with animation, I normally don't mind. So
yeah, it can get kind of graphic. It can get kind of adultish. That's why it had all the controversy about it. So it really just depends on whether you like, whether you're okay with that kind of thing or not.
I mean, it sounds like it's coming off like it was, well, not coming off. It sounds like it was semi-inspired by Berserk by the sounds of it.
Yeah. I could definitely say it has some of that influence to it.
Okay, I'm on the right track. Okay, description. Nice.
It has some of that influence to it. It has like a lot, because like the goblins essentially use female human women to reproduce. So those kind of scenes are in there.
Oh, it's one of those.
But it doesn't show things like that. I think the
Right.
most it shows in regard to that is like some upper body nudity. I think, like Game of Thrones kind of deal.
So we're kind of talking like that scene in Drifters when you know the scene, yeah.
I can't actually remember a scene like that in Drifters.
Well, maybe not specifically, but remember like like they break into the Nazi, well, the pseudo.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember now. Yes. Like that. I actually read the manga for that too. I watched the anime I think once, but I remember the manga more clearly.
Yeah, I'm surprised like that anime hasn't got a second part yet.
Yeah.
Because I liked it, like it was pretty well animated and it was pretty damn fun.
I think the manga's still going.
That is weird. Like I feel, I don't know if you feel this, but like with Drifters and that anime Blood Lad that came out like in 2015, they they end so they have like 13 or 20 something episodes only, even though the mangas keep going. I feel like they're almost like teasers for the manga at this rate.
Yeah, it does. Some of them do seem like that, especially like the ones that are kind of like more have that kind of more extreme content to it. Like it almost seems like they want to make they're kind of like it's risky to make an anime, but they want to do it anyways. So they decided to go out and do it, but then they kind of don't make any more than the first one. But
yeah, I'm always disappointed when that happens because I'm like, oh, I just want fucking resolution.
yeah, I'm a big manga reader though, so that's not as big a problem to me. But actually, when I read manga, normally it's not the popular mainstream anime type things that I read. Though a lot of the ones I do read become anime. Well, not a lot, but some become anime.
Yeah,
a lot of anime actually comes directly from light novels.
I gotcha. Yeah, like sort of like the likes of Sword Art Online. Then
Yeah. Sword Art Online, I don't really want to read the light novels because, like, honestly, after the first half of the first season, it really stopped interesting me that much. Like, I'll watch them sometimes, like, if I really out of things to do, and I'm just doing it in the background. But all in all, I'm not like I wasn't very impressed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you on that one.
Because it was just kind of like, what is this? What is this?
Yeah, I mean, like the first half of season 1 should have been just season 1 itself, and the second half of season 1 was, well, probably should have been season 2, and probably shouldn't exist at all.
yeah, exactly. That was pretty horrible. And then, like, harems in general, like when I was like a teenager in high school, like I enjoyed some harem ones. You know what I mean?
But School of the Dead. All that,
yeah, but now that I'm older, it's like it seems like whenever a new one comes out, it's like the same exact thing.
Yeah,
there's nothing original. There's nothing new to it. It's just like some weird gimmick they put in with it, and it's like, great, a gimmick, yay.
It's copy and paste to change the names and slightly alter the faces, sort of deal.
Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have like a genuine romance in it than a harem.
Yeah, exactly. I know like a few do flip the switch. I've never seen them myself, but I know a few do. Like they turn the thing on its head, the concept, the premise. No, I know what you mean. Like for the likes of Kirito, like for some reason every fucking gal wants to jump his bones, but he's so boring. There's
Yeah.
nothing to him.
Yeah, and then he ends up with Asuna. So
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, okay, all right, sure.
And even then, like I get some of the episodes I've seen, after like season 1, like for some reason, like it's just, all these other girls just keep like flirting with him and trying to like say like, no, he's the one. Like, why,
Yeah,
why?
it's like, why do you want
Develop a thing
that?
with Asuna. Yeah.
Out of everything you could have, why that?
Oh.
Certainly a question worth asking.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because he's just so good at the game. I don't
It's like, wow, he's such a great player. Amazing. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow. Amazing. Oh boy. But yeah, it is kind of weird. Like in most harem, because like it would make sense. Like there's some harems I've been seeing that make sense. You know, I mean, like the main character is powerful. He's cool. You know what I mean? He actually he's a dynamic character.
Has the personality. Yeah.
Yeah, but then there are others where it's just like, yeah, so this guy is pretty much like some average kid who has no special or redeeming qualities, and he's really popular. And it's like, oh yes, of course, just like real life.
Yeah, the idea with those ones are meant to be like
Wish fulfillment.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Like the viewers, like self-insert. Well, not self-insert, but the viewers sort of like inserts. Like they can put themselves in their shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, if this guy can do it, I can do it too.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh man, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love power fantasy. Power fantasy is really cool because it does let you kind of like escape the real world, see a cool new world that you're not really used to seeing. But there's a difference between power fantasy and just fucking like, just why?
I mean, power fantasy is good if it's not lazy.
Yeah, and like there are cool characters in it and things like that.
Yeah, as long as it's not boring and lazy and it's interesting. Yeah.
And uninspired. Yeah, if it's uninspired, it's like,
it.
why are we still here? Just to suffer.
I know, right?
Oh man. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to anime, I've seen like so many different swords and so many different kinds. Just because I've been around the block for a little bit. Sound like an old man now. I've been around the block once or twice.
You're one of those. You're one of those old takus, yeah.
Yeah, the old Taka, old Grandpa Taka, as I was called back in the day.
Grandpa Taka.
But yeah, it was funny because I was actually like, people called me that back when I was in high school, and I'm like, looking back, I'm like, I know I didn't really sound like that old person. I sounded like some kid that didn't know what he was talking about. I feel like that's always what people are like when they get older. Like, oh well, back in the old days, I was a fool.
I mean, it shows you have self-awareness.
Yeah, yep. No self-awareness when you're that age. Not quite there yet.
No, not quite there yet. Not smart enough just yet.
Oh dear. Okay, so I'm just like, if I were to play this, actually, I know I can win right here. Watch. So I do this. Right. That heals me. That gets me one point away, right? Then I just do this.
Well, you're asking me, but you're the expert here.
Well, I'm not really an expert. I'm really out of meta. This is an old deck. This is just a different quest mode, which you play against an NPC, which I like because that way you're not, worried about time or things like that. So it's just like I can play in the background without too much focus while we talk.
Gotcha.
So so you don't read much manga then, Ryu? You just watch anime for the most part?
Yeah, because I normally don't try to read online, but and also like manga physically has never been really too accessible for me.
Oh, yeah, because like we have something called Right Stuff here, like it's a website, not sponsored by the way, but that's where I normally get mine from. I would love to get sponsored by them, but I don't know if I can get an affiliation because I don't have my own website. I don't think you can do it on your YouTube.
Offer to read their shit. Yeah, there you go.
Oh man, yeah, I still need to complete that thing on Audible so I can try for that at least.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Just embarrass myself and not get a single role.
There's plenty of opportunities. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't really have a CV to stand behind because I don't I haven't really been in any professional projects.
Neither did I, and I got an email like the last week where someone say, "Hey, heard your sample. It was really good. Could you audition for my thing?" And I didn't have a fucking sample at all.
Wait, so they heard your sample, but you didn't have a sample?
Yeah, I'm guessing they must have heard my audition for the other audiobook. Maybe.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, either that or they just copied and pasted the same fucking message. So either way, I mean, I still auditioned.
Yeah. I'm like, are you supposed to have like a demo reel or something on that website? Like, what's going on there?
I mean, I honestly haven't really touched it too much, but I probably should, I probably should touch it up just to keep myself active on there, even though it is hard work all the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how many of those can you do at the same time? Like, because they're all time limited, right? So it's like, I doubt you could do too many books at the same time.
Well, I mean, I think it just depends how cool the author is. I think with me and Tex, like, the author that we work with, like, she's cool enough, She seems like, at least with the first book, she was understanding. So hopefully, if we need just a wee bit extra time, she'll be nice enough,
Yeah.
It just depends on the author. Some authors are maybe a bit more strict. Also, like, some authors have different deals, like sometimes they would be royalty shares, or other ones they would be like $50 to $100 per hour of recording and editing and all that. Yeah.
So would it be hour like total, or just like hour produced, like what's actually done?
I think it's hour for the length of the book. That's my guess.
Yeah, that's what I imagine. So.
Yeah, because like
because it'd be too much money, and it'd be too hard to keep track of if it was editing and everything.
If the book was like an estimate of 10 hours, like there you go, just work the math on that. Yeah. Text tells me like a good middle ground is like $75 per hour. That's not bad. Yeah.
That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, granted, it's not going to be like a whole ton of money, but if you're able to produce a book like once a month, that's still like $750 of extra cash if it's 10 hours.
Yeah, I know. It's good to have. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. Although I can't live off of that, unfortunately, but.
No, you can't. But I mean, it's good to have, and and who knows, maybe it like attracts like bigger people later.
Yeah, and if you can do like if you can get like splits in the royalties, like that adds up with time. Like I feel like royalties, it really depends on the book.
It really does, because I feel like when this one came out, like it got a few people, in and had some good reviews. Thankfully.
Yeah.
That's some positive reinforcement.
They liked your Welsh Irish accent.
Okay, that's gotta die, It's just, it doesn't exist. But anyway.
I just found that hilarious, like when you guys said the, like Welsh Irish accent.
Yeah, I mean, I just like, who the fuck thinks that's real?
But Ryu, the best accent of all, of course, the Cornish Scottish accent.
Oh, how I wish Tex was here. Oh well.
She's missing out. What can we say?
They are. They most certainly are. I see like the red symbols on a Discord. I'm guessing like they're trying to sleep, but just can't.
Attempting to sleep.
I feel that, honestly. Like when you really want to sleep, you just never can. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that moment when. Oh goodness. Yeah, I don't like not being able to sleep when I want to sleep. Like laying there, it's like one of the worst feelings.
Awful.
So sometimes I kill myself by just staying up and waiting till I feel like I just will collapse. And I'm like, I know it's a terrible thing to do, but I do it sometimes.
No, I do the same. I'm fully guilty of that too. Like
like procrastinating on sleep.
I know, like.
It's like, I didn't even know you could procrastinate on things like that. Well, you can do amazing things when you try.
And then when you want to wake up in the morning, you're like, 5 more minutes. An hour later, 5 more minutes.
Or for me, who actually has a job, it's like, yes, I have to get up. Shoot me now.
Nah, bless you.
Oh man, yeah. See, like
anyway, I was gonna say like as well, like not only true, you can't make money off it. Well, you can't make money off it, but you can't make a living off it. But it's it could attract people like bigger authors, maybe like.
And if you applied for actual voice acting jobs, like an anime or something like that, you could use that on your CV. Like, be like, look, I narrated books.
On your CV, yeah, literally, yeah. It's good to show you've done professional stuff before that you can show. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm doing. It's a win.
Indeed, it is. So yeah, I definitely need to do that. I need to actually get off my ass and do that. especially
Yeah,
before
I say that
summer,
to
because
me.
like summer would be well, summer. Okay, so summer's actually gonna be complicated because I'm gonna be taking courses for teaching. Because to get a license here, you need to take some courses as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like I mean, over here, like it's you need teaching licenses and all as well.
Yeah. So it just like overcomplicates things a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose like it like not just anyone could just hop in and say they can teach a class when they can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's certainly that way. Which is, it's definitely good, but it's costly. It's really expensive to be a teacher, and they don't pay too much, so it's kind of like,
Mm.
painful.
Yeah, my friend, he was telling me like, like I half wonder if it was a joke, but I don't think it is anymore. But like he says like the bin men like they get paid more than teachers.
Yeah, teachers here get paid around 40K, and teachers in some places get paid 30K. It's like, it's really bad. Because like the average wage is 50K.
Oh wow.
So teachers get below the average American wage.
That's very concerning.
Yeah, it's like, well, maybe the people that raise our children should get paid more.
Yeah, like education is important,
But hey, who cares about the future of our nations, right?
I know, right?
But yeah, I think education is like one of the things that a lot of people talk about, and like a lot of politicians run on it. But then when they actually get elected, they don't actually raise the pay of teachers. They just pour money into education vaguely, and then it goes somewhere, and we never see it again. Luckily, my governor actually stood up for us and did get us a pay raise. So I'm at least happy for that. And because it's going to be retroactive, it means I'm going to get paid for all the months that were missed as well. So I'm going to get like a paycheck of like probably like a little over $1,000 or something like that when it finally gets passed.
Oh, right.
So that'll be a nice little chunk in the bank account.
Yeah.
I really need to start investing in my retirement too. So I need to look into that.
You're still in your 20s, man. Like,
Yeah, I mean, my dad keeps saying like the earlier you invest, the easier it is later on.
well, I mean, I can't argue with that because I have nothing to argue with.
Because who wants to be broke, right? Who wants to be retired and have no money? But at the same time, I'm kind of like, okay, I could travel when I'm old, or I could travel now when I'm actually able to move my body the way I want to.
Yeah, right.
Because like when you're old, like for all you know, you could be like disabled. It's like I don't want to wait for that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Fuck.
Too young to die old, right? And I don't know.
I mean, I don't think it would happen to me, but I would hate to have knees like my dad. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah, it's
Because, like, he technically should get them replaced, but he won't because he doesn't want to feel like an old man. He's in his fucking 50s. He's near 60.
jeez, yeah.
Yeah,
My parents are they're also in their 50s, so it's like a strange thing seeing like your dad almost turning 60. It's like, yes,
I 16 there.
yeah, your dad turning 16. It's weird. It's weird seeing your dad be Benjamin Button and aging backwards. It's definitely an experience. An experience I never thought I would have in my life, but here we are.
Yeah, I must learn a secret. Yeah.
But no, like my dad, like his shoulders are going bad, and he likes to work out at the gym, so like that's like really, really hard for him, having to go through that. So
I imagine, yeah.
We'll see how things go, but
Yeah, but then again, like it's even when you're young, like it could happen. Like my friend Ethan, he's also on the server, not in yours, but in mine.
yeah,
He injured himself a while back, and he couldn't even play football, or you would call soccer, for years. But only recently, like he managed to, after enough physiotherapy, like he finally was able to get back on the field again. Yeah, because like he injured his lower back, I believe. Yeah.
yeah.
So,
But he's able to get back into it now.
yeah, but he still has to be careful,
Yeah.
all the same. So it could happen at any time, you know.
Yeah, it's
just
kind of a
scary.
scary thought, isn't it? Like thinking that like at any moment, like because like I know this one, like I knew a guy who was in like competitive weightlifting, and then he had to drop it because he got an injury. You know, it's like that's why I
Yeah,
don't want to
when-
wait. I want to work, make sure I work out, but I don't want to like overlift. Like I don't want to damage
Yeah,
my
you don't
body.
wanna you don't want to pull Bruce Lee and you like lift too much and then hurt yourself.
Oh, did Bruce Lee hurt himself?
Yeah, because like that was like one of the reasons how he died. You know, because like he.
Oh, I thought he was
'cause
shot.
Just kept, because he kept. No, you're thinking of Brandon Lee was shot. His
Oh,
son,
okay.
Yeah, his son was shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, Bruce like he just kept working out like every day, working out, and he pushed himself probably too far. Yeah, and then like that led to his death. Like, well,
Yeah.
that wasn't the ultimate thing that led to his death, but that was like
Part of
the
it.
catalyst, I suppose. Part of it, yeah.
Yeah, it's scary to think like things that improve your body can actually end up hurting you if you do them wrong or too much.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like temperance and balance are key in all things, it seems.
Exactly.
But some people don't have any restraint. They're just like, gotta go for it, gotta go all out.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go face. I'm scenic.
Shannock.
Scenic. Because we know all about that Sanic.
Yeah, we do.
That
Yeah,
rascally
his,
dude.
His autobiography, also known as the Sonic the Hedgehog film. Really
Yeah, his
good one.
autobiography. Gotta go fast. Gotta get it autographed. Quickly.
Smashing Eggman heads. Yeah.
Top 10 anime betrayals. Sonic. Oh, man. Where did that whole meme come from, anyways? The top 10 anime betrayals and all that. Is that just a Watch Mojo thing?
I'm fairly certain that's Watch Mojo. You know, I don't know if it was exclusive, like that if they started the top 10 betrayals thing. Obviously not as a meme, but like a legit thing. But I'm sure it came. I'm sure it's a Watch Mojo thing because
Yeah.
like they're the ones who make the lists. You know, and you know everyone loves lists. Yeah.
It's like people love lists. That reminds me
Also,
of the
they
whole
make-
thing from. That reminds me of the thing from Helsing Abridged with like cannons. Bitches love cannons.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Oh, man.
yeah, pretty much Watch Mojo's made every list under the sun, so you know that's probably where part of the joke
Top
came from.
10. Top 10
Top
blah
10
blah blah.
bitches who love cannons.
Top 10 bitches who love cannons. Wouldn't that be a video?
Well, I mean, we already know that Sarah's Victoria will be number one. Yeah.
Indeed. She sure does love cannons. But then again, so does Alucard, and he's not a. Well, maybe he is. Who are we to judge his gender?
Well, I mean, he can switch whenever he wants by the looks of it. So, yeah.
Indeed. Like, wasn't that a line from the Abridged series too? Like, he was like, and I can apparently change my gender whenever I
was a
want
chick-
to.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, my boss was a woman. I was the chick in the 40s. Yeah, I hate everyone equally, and no one alive can comprehend my sexual preference.
Yeah, like when he was talking. Do you remember when he was talking to the Queen?
No, oh yeah, he was talking to the Queen at one point, but that one was
No. I said like no.
before
After you said the sexual preference part, I was like, do you remember when he talked to the Queen? Like he was like, I would still. I would, what did he say? Again? I would still. I forget his exact
I'll
wording.
still wreck you like Diana.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
What an eloquent fellow.
yeah.
Howdy, Karina. Howdy. Oh man, that is an amazing series though. That is probably one of the best abridged series out there.
Oh yeah. TFS, they got it done. Like they recently finished. They recently finished their Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged, and that I think was pretty good.
Nice.
I don't know if it's like their top tiers one because honestly they had some really good stuff, but it was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good all the same.
One that I need to go back and watch is the One Kids. I don't know if you know that group, but like One Kids Entertainment, they did a Death Note abridged and a Pokemon abridged. But the Death Note one particularly, I remember that one being funny when I was a kid. But I don't know, like you know,
Yeah.
you always worried about going back and seeing something nostalgic and being like, what if it's not as good as I thought it was? Do you know that
Yeah.
feeling?
Yeah, I know of it. Yeah. I don't know if One Kids is working on any stuff anymore because
Yeah, I think they're done, but I just remember that.
Yeah, because I know like there was some controversy like back in the end of 2018.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, like him and Nowaki, like they kind of split apart as friends, and like he was kind of like, I think like he pretty much like admitted like he was a bit of a dick, and like he's just kind of like drifted off the face of like the internet pretty much.
Yeah, he didn't seem like the nicest guy, honestly. When I saw like some of the things he posted and stuff like that, but
yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about it, so I can't say anything. But yeah, oh well.
Gotta be careful on the internet, kids.
You always gotta be safe, everybody, in and off the internet. And also, more people are showing up. Hi, Karina. Hi, X on the brink. X.
Howdy. How's it going? We're talking about the animus and a bridge series.
Yeah, pretty much like pretty general topic right now. Yep.
Indeed. Very general. But sometimes being general about topics can lead to interesting things. But I do feel like if you're doing like a podcast, like if we actually were to set up like more like standardized podcast, we might want to like center around certain topics for certain videos.
Yeah.
But that is a conversation for the future, perhaps, about that. But yeah, I think if we get like find times that work for you, me, and Liam, and maybe even Tex, like get all four of us together, we could probably make a pretty interesting commentaries and things like that, I would think.
Oh yeah, I think like the four of us, we have a good dynamic, honestly. We work off each other really well, you know.
Yeah. So it could be some pretty interesting content there.
Yeah, it's really just gonna be scheduling. It's gonna be the main.
Yeah, really, especially because like I live across the ocean from you guys.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and fucking other stuff as well. I know like my like typically like Sundays and fucking Tuesdays now they're all kind of like up in the air, you know, because of D&D and stuff, and then Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are Texas stuff.
You know, I've actually seen a lot of people streaming D&D recently. Like they make D&D campaigns and like stream them. Like people like stream D&D campaigns now.
Oh, some people do, but I mean, no, on Sundays and Tuesdays, this is a group that don't stream. This is just a private D&D.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Well, I mean, probably like hopefully whenever the Sunday ones, like if the Sunday one ever gets like cancelled or we ever wrap that one up, like at least I'll free up my Sundays, you know, because because I mean it was fun going back into D&D every now and again, but man, it does eat up a lot of time, you know, like, and it is a slower experience.
Yeah, I bet. Because like like even just like one project sometimes can like really just eat away time.
It really can, yeah. Shit, and also like even that's kind of late at nights, you know, as well. Even though that's mostly people in Europe, you know.
Oh, so it's over there, but still late.
Yeah, it's still late. Yeah, I mean, well, not like very late, like right now. I mean, it's like from normally from 8 to 11. Roughly.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, late enough that, you know, like, I can't talk too loud at home, so, you know, it's a little annoying, you know.
So like, are you like sleeping over there at your
no
at the other place?
No,
or?
I mean, my granny's house is just literally just down this very small hill, like the window right now. There, my house is right up there. So no, I just head up there. Yeah.
Gotcha. So it's like literally just recording and then you go home.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, I mean these late night stream for sort of things like they kind of like that's the only other exception. But I don't want to be down here for too long, all things considered. Sometimes.
Yeah, I can certainly understand that.
Yeah. But I mean, oddly enough, whenever I'm packing up and going back home, it's actually quite peaceful. You know, it's there's no one around. It's dead at night. You know, it's very quiet.
Yeah.
Even though it's just like a short, like 30-second walk, if even, you know, up the hill. It's nice. You know, like.
It is nice to have a peaceful walk.
It is. Yeah.
I think I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. But there was nothing I could really do there. I had no cards. I was one turn away from drawing my cards. But yeah, when it comes to all those things like that we've been talking about, there's just so much. Like I feel like life in general for me is just confusing right now. You know what I mean? Like I don't know where I want to go in life. Don't know what I want to do. It's like I'm 24. Need to straighten up my life, bro.
I mean, there are people in their 30s and only just figured out what they want to do. So I mean,
Yeah. Like, do you feel like you know like where you want to go and what you want to do,
No.
Ryu?
absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Far from it.
Because, like I said, like being a professor and stuff like would be cool, but it's like it's such a dangerous route, given how things are.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, especially when you broke it down. Yeah, really. Earlier.
Yeah.
Just.
But I feel like I think at least like part time, like you said, like voice acting, like maybe doing like the audiobooks and things like that, like on the side, could be a possibility. And I think it could work in either of the fields I'm thinking about right now. Like computers, if I could work from home. Like whenever I'm on break, I could just do a short recording session, and due to like the pacing, it might not burn out, And if I stay in education, I could record during the summers or like during independent breaks or even just like on my time off, like during the school year, but do more over the summer or something.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's all possibilities in life. Life is full of possibilities. Like for yourself, like do you see like you turning the whole audiobook recording into like a full-time career, or do you think it will
Well,
just be like a side thing?
I would like that to be, but the only way that would work really if I got my own, well, maybe not my own place, but like a place where I can, like properly record it,
Yeah.
like because
Like a dedicated place.
Yeah, dedicated place because my home isn't like the best. My room is only all right, for acoustic wise, but it's not great. Like even my granny's house, like if I speak too loud, reverberation just starts fucking up everything. So I got to be careful. So it's not ideal, but it's just what I got to work with.
Yeah.
And I don't want to like try and get like set up like a little whisper room or anything like that, or a little booth just yet, because like if I do that, I want to like at least have like a space I can commit to,
Yeah.
because my room right now is too small, and also like people could still hear me if I'm doing stuff, and also I have to work around other people's schedules. It's not ideal, so it just won't work, like, at this moment in time.
Yeah, I can
doubly
certainly
annoying
understand
because
that.
of fucking COVID, but I don't know, like if I have like a friend, if I can, like we get like a flat or something, or
Yeah,
a place
like
to rent every month or so, like I could do it. Maybe that'll be a good feature there. Yeah.
yeah, it's certainly something I've thought about. Like if I get my own, like when I get my own places, like rearranging something to make it into like a little studio or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because
Because
like if you
recording
could,
in your bedroom isn't always the best idea. Yeah, like you're kind of like the temptation to play games or go to sleep kind of takes over.
Yeah.
If you don't have a dedicated space. Yeah.
yeah, like I would almost like what I want to do is I want to set up a study kind of thing, like where it could be like for like actually like studying, playing games, recording, recording both types, like for videos or for like voice acting on both sides. I mean, just like all like various avenues for possible things to do, and that way it's not just in my bedroom where, like we talked about before, there could be potential problems.
Yeah, exactly.
Like distracted and all that, because like it'd be more professional, more, I guess, I don't know, like not clean as in like sanitary, because like my room's sanitary, but like clean as in like clean of distractions, like clear, like pure, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like right now my room and just my environment is not treated, and it just won't work at all. And,
Yeah.
Like
I mean, I guess it
even
could be
though
called an office, but an office sounds so dreary and business like. A study sounds nice and refined.
yeah, pretty much. I know, like I can't even be too loud in my with my recordings if my parents are around, because well they'll complain. Oh, the neighbors will hear us. No, they fucking won't. I freaking screamed my lungs out at 3 a.m. several times when yous weren't around, and no one ever complained. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's a complaint they like to make. If they want to make their complaints, they can make their complaints, I suppose.
Yeah, and Well, yeah, and they can, and but it's just like I need. It's just further
It's
proof
just
that I just
annoying.
need to
Yeah.
get out there. Yeah, I need to get out. I need to get out because otherwise, I'm just. I'm not going to progress. I'm not going to improve on it. Otherwise, like it's just the truth, really.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't improve. I can't improve if my environment will let me improve.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that is kind of annoying of them to do that. They're like not letting you really, push the limits of it and see what you can do.
Yeah.
Like, did they support your choice to go down that route, or?
Well, I mean, they don't really see it much more than a hobby, honestly. Yeah, and like if there was no COVID, I definitely wouldn't be able to enter like the voice acting competition. Not that they wouldn't let me. It's just like I mean, I'll still do it regardless. But the fact is, like, they wouldn't give me more opportunities to record. Like, I mean, they will. Like, if I say I need to record, they'll give me like maybe an hour or so, or an hour and a half,
Yeah.
of free space to record, but not a lot of time. Really, not a lot of time. I still have to work around their schedule. It's frustrating because like it kind of like I have to rush myself, and sometimes some days I just can't rush myself. I just have to take like warm myself up appropriately and get going. That's one of the benefits of being down here at my granny's house. I kind of go on my own schedule. I warm up my own way, and no one's around. I don't have to like check my watch every now and again. Say like, well, not watch, but my clock saying like, oh shit, I have an hour to do this, so
Yeah.
I'm counting down the seconds. Yeah. Yeah, like it's just something I gotta look into. Like.
Yeah, certainly, and it's so expensive though. Like, I mean, because like for me, like I
Mm,
feel like renting even would be a waste of money because I'm like, if I stay at home, I mean, like sure, there are obstacles to certain things, but I'm saving a lot of money doing that, and it's just
yeah.
like compared to going out and renting. Whereas if I rent, I'm pretty much just throwing away money. It feels like, because like I live so close to work, anyways. So it
Yeah.
just wouldn't make much sense to do that. Now,
Mm,
and then when it comes to buying, at the same time, I'm also like that for buying because like then I have to start, making the payments on it.
yeah.
Because like I'm gonna have to take a loan. Like no matter how much money I save up, like unless I save up $200,000, which is kind of preposterous, I'm gonna have to take a loan because the housing market is insane. Also, we're in what's called a seller's market right now, which means the selling price is really good for sellers, but really bad for buyers. So, not exactly the best. And this went really off topic, but I guess it's kind of like more like a catch up and just kind of like general conversation. Because like yeah, I haven't really been watching as much anime recently, so there's not. It's hard for me to talk about it when you haven't seen it recently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
But I do definitely want to catch up on some. I should have watched them during my break. That would have been the best time to do it. But honestly, most of my free time was spent doing FGO because there was an event going. Actually, I need to do that before I go to bed too. So that's gonna be a little bit of a pickle. But I don't like it. I don't let it like control my life though. Like it's like if I'm out of time, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna stress it.
Mm. Yeah, I understand, but yeah, you bring up good points there. Like, I feel like if I do like finally move out, like it will be a bit of like a kind of a kick I need to be a little more independent.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now I have no urgency to do that. I fully admit that I have no urgency to do it at all.
Yeah, I feel the
And I
exact same way because it's like when you do live at home, you don't really have to worry about surviving.
yeah, yeah, true. But at the same time, it's like I feel like I'm not really living. I'm kind of stuck here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely understand that. And when you're working, like when like you're like when your life revolves around your job, like that would be the worst. Like I don't want that to become
Mm,
now. If my job was voice acting, I think it'd be a little easier because like I would actually enjoy that. And it's not that I
yes.
don't enjoy teaching; it's that I hate the classroom management so much that it erodes
Yeah.
my any joy I would take from teaching.
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
And it's really sad when that has to happen. But like the whole way the classroom is run in America is just I don't think it's a very good system right now.
Yeah. Definitely. Freaking. If only I was as lucky as my cousin who. Well, I mean, I say lucky. If there was no COVID, he would be lucky. Like, finding like getting a job and then just getting like like an accommodation to rent like over in Liverpool,
Yeah.
and just doing that like that would be great in any other time if it wasn't for fucking like this bloody pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. The pandemic kind of screwed a lot of things up, didn't it?
It really did. It really did. Yeah, because if there was none and I was able just to jump it, find some, I probably would have, if it wasn't for the pandemic, constantly zapping everything,
It's like, hey guys, you want to have a good, decent life? Well, too bad.
Yeah.
we're gonna ruin all that stuff. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, welcome, Ron. Yeah, we're just talking about general stuff, anime bits, and just life as well.
Yeah, life.
Pretty much.
You know how life
Pretty much
goes. You think you got it all figured out. You don't. Pretty much what life wants to tell you. But we're just kind of talking about like how like we're just living life. Can't figure it out just yet, but that's fine. We're gonna figure it out as we go. We're talking about like professions. We started talking about anime at first, then we drifted to like professions and all that. And I'm sorry for like keep bringing that up. That just like for me personally, like recently, that's been like really embedded in my mind for some reason.
No, makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah.
And I don't know why it's getting to me recently. It was probably just because I was like just returning to work. So just returning to work, it's like that's that really got in my head. Like I was like, I'm going back to work. I'm gonna have to deal with all these pressures and all these I don't know if I should call them issues, but that's pretty much what it is. Like like all the complications that come with the work. And it's like how to deal with that, and can I do this long term? Can I see myself doing this as a career? You know what I mean? Because I don't think I can see myself in the classroom with like kids for 20 years.
Of course not. Yeah.
I think it would drive me insane. So
I can imagine. Yeah.
I think I may have to just pass on that one.
Yeah, go for a year with one bunch and then only go through the cycle again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's like every time you get a new class and it's new management issues. But if I get offered the job to come back, I do want to at least do it for one more year. To at least like say I at least tried. Like I did all that I could. Because I feel like if I do at least that much, it's like, how do I put it? I don't know how to put it. But
no, I kind of get what you're saying. Like,
yeah.
No, I get it. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
Because if you at least try, you know what I mean. It's like you can say that you put your best foot forward. You attempted.
You did it to the best of your abilities,
yeah.
And you learned whether you liked it or not. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to probably do that if I get offered the job again. If I don't get offered the job again, I'm gonna have to do some real thinking. If I do that, I'll probably definitely finish, doing the whole audition thing for Audible, and try that other summer. But I'll definitely have to get another job as well, which is just a dread to think, because applying for jobs is never fun. I don't know if there's anyone that goes like, oh boy, I sure do love applying for jobs.
No, I hate it. I always hate it. It's like, ugh, I gotta do this shit again.
Yeah, exactly.
Is my CV up to date? Yeah, it is. Am I wording this right? Ugh. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, hey guys, I'm here to audition for a job again. Yay! Well, not audition. Apply for a job again. Yay!
Yeah, and then when they say they want to interview, it's like, oh great, that was the hard part. Here we go.
It's like, oh boy, I sure do love interviews. Yeah, it's funny because like when you get an interview, it's like actually a good thing, but in your head you're like, oh no, an interview.
Yeah. I know. Like it means like you got through, but at the same time, like you're just you're still competing with other people. At the same time.
Because like interview is kind of like code word for, hey, sit in the room with the a really high up in a bit, like wherever you're working, and just talk to them for a bit about like your personal life, or like how you're gonna do the job, and like it's like some of it you can like use like canned answers, like, oh, I really like kids and I really want to help them learn, for education or things like that.
Yeah, they tend to do for like those trick questions every now and again, just to see what you answer with. It's like, well why?
Though, oh howdy Zama, howdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I was a little more honest, so I said my passion for
Right.
history. Because, like, to be honest, I don't dislike kids, but I prefer to teach adults. Just because kids are too rowdy. Like, I'm too laid back of a person to handle all that. Like you said, like that one teacher that you had that was like a hard ass or whatever. I think he would have been great in like secondary or primary education, but in
oh yeah, I wasn't even a teacher. He was a lecturer. Yeah, like, at a college, so
Yeah.
definitely not really a teacher. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like he doesn't make a very good professor. So is that a difference there? Is like a professor and a lecturer different?
Well, I mean, a lecturer, pretty much anyone can be a lecturer. Like, but when in university, two of my lecturers were, two or three of them were doctors. You know, in
Okay.
the fields. Yeah.
Because
I don't think I had a professor. Yeah.
because like here the ones that do the lectures are the professors. Like the professors do the lectures.
Yeah. Well, sometimes we get like people like who worked in the field, at least in my field, you know, like 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 in film stuff, you get people like who have experience, take lectures, but sometimes they're pretty laid back, Sometimes they don't show up, and sometimes they
So a little
and
too
sometimes they're
laid
just not-
back.
yeah, and sometimes they just really shouldn't be teaching, like they're not good at, they're not organized enough.
Yeah, there are some people like that, and it is hard to organize a teacher too, like especially as a school teacher, because like you have grades everywhere, and you have like over 100 students. It's like you have to get all the grades together. You have to plan work, and you have to keep all the paperwork everywhere. That's why I like the online feature better than doing it in the actual physical school, because like when you're doing it in actual physical school, it's like how do you keep track of all these papers? It's like papers,
right?
please. Papers, please. But yeah,
Papers, please.
it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a mess sometimes, to be honest.
Just a bit, yeah.
You're just going up there and you're like, hey guys, I'm gonna try to live my life, and it's like, hey, you want to live your life? That's cute. How about no?
Yeah, your hopes and dreams, smash on
It's
the
like-
floor.
It's like you thought education was for the children. That's cute. Let us teach you what public education's really about. Checking boxes for higher ups. That's pretty much what another teacher actually told me. Like my first day, I was like, great.
Oh wow, yeah. Drop all the pretenses, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Welcome to hell.
He's a bit of a cynic, a little bit. Just a tad.
Yeah, a bit of a drill sergeant, maybe.
Maybe not quite like that. He's just very cynical of it. You know what I mean? He's like
Yeah.
he doesn't have much faith in the system, which is fair, given what our system is like. Our administration day just told us, hey guys, we're gonna flip our schedule upside down and force our tech guy to like reorganize all the computers and tablets for all the students. It's like, why are you evil? Like, I just felt so bad for him. I'm like, this dude, he's the only tech guy in the entire school, and now he has to handle all this stuff. And I'm like, and they're just like, oh yeah, that's fine. I'm like, do you have a heart? Think about this man.
Yeah, I mean, they just think, work, monkey. Yeah, do the thing. Yeah.
Essentially, that's what it feels like. It's like, dudes, seriously, that's not cool.
Yeah, people aren't machines, damn it.
They aren't. But sometimes they get treated like it.
Mm.
Sometimes they certainly get treated like it. At least that's what it feels like.
Oh yeah.
So, Ryu, how much time do you have left?
Probably not a lot of time. I'm probably gonna head up like in another 5 or 10 minutes.
Gotcha. You have any topics you want to talk about before you go?
Shit. It's hard to think of one.
Don't want to throw you on the spot, but just
Yeah,
give
I
me the
know. Like, it's hard to
opportunity.
think of one on the damn spot. Shit. I suppose. Well, game-wise, apart from Shadowverse, any other new games or anything caught your eye? Or
I
you
mean,
been playing?
you can probably tell from my streams, but I've been playing a bit of Among Us recently.
Of course, yeah. I mean, yeah.
So
Naturally.
that one, I just really just enjoy the atmosphere of the kind of thing. Just playing with friends. Although it did annoy me when we got those stream snipers in there. I'm like, why? Why would you stream snipe Among Us? It's not there's no reward for winning outside of winning, and it doesn't feel like victory if you're stream sniping. It's like, what's the point? what's your goal? Like, what do you?
Why are you anti-fun? Yeah.
It's like, what do you want to achieve? What is your hope? What is your ambition? Just to be like, oh, I won an Among Us game, guys. I won it on the first round. I figured out imposters so fast. Like, oh my gosh. It's like, did you stream snipe? No, definitely not. It's like, okay, pal. All right. Like, I mean, I think like one of them claimed to be 11. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm like, and then like his so-called, I told you about that earlier, right? The so-called brother came on and just like was like a total dick.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm just like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people to think that that's like acceptable behavior? I'm like, I get it's the internet, so I don't see face to face, so you're not worried about me beating you up or whatever. But it's like, not that I'm a violent person in the first place.
Yeah.
But it's like it feels like some people online think it's a reason to be an asshole. I'm like, I don't even like I like being nice even online. Like I'll tease people, but I tease people even in real life. Like that one guy that you called a furry. I don't know if he's actually a furry or not, but I just heard everyone else do it, so I was like, sure, why not?
Well, I mean, it's part of a joke, but it's also part of true, really. Like, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I know it's
he kind of asks for it. Like,
I know it's used as an insult, but I mean, really, it's just people's way of life. If that's the way they want to live, who am I to stop them, right?
Oh yeah, it's all fun and games at the end of the day. Yeah.
So long as they're not trying to make me into a furry, it's all good. If they want to yiff me, then we have a problem.
Yeah, but yeah, like with people just who are rude on the internet, it's like it's the anonymity sort of thing. Like,
yeah, they feel safe,
and also the fact that they're not really talking face to face to a person. They're typing in messages to others. It's to the other person is not a human being. It's just a faceless icon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's no repercussions. They can vent however they want. They can say whatever they want. And
they feel invincible.
They won't. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's a wee bit of a power fantasy. Yeah, it's not a good one.
It's like, I'm gonna go troll people online, aren't I cool? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible.
Imagine having to do that to feel fulfilled. It's like, get a life, dude. He actually told me to get a life, and I'm like, okay. So let me get this straight. You're coming into my stream for 40 minutes while I'm not even looking at the chat and insulting me, and you're like, get a life, dude. I'm like, what? I'm just like, excuse me?
They tend to always say that. Always the ones like who who are like that always say the things that could be applied to them, Like I remember this one time I was just like this person I follow, they were talking about like a film or something, and I said, I respectfully disagree in your opinion, but I understand where you're coming from, but I think like there's some positive aspects. And this one guy, he just started messaging back. He got super aggressive. It's like, no, it's a bad film. It's absolutely shit. There's nothing to defend it with. Like, I was just trying to have a civil conversation, not a fucking argument. So I'm like, if you're just gonna start insulting me and stuff, and then funny enough, he called me he said like, yeah, you weird Twitter people need to learn how to talk to other people. This is not how you talk to people in real life. I hope
weird Twitter people.
This was a while back, so yeah, there's no real way of finding it. But
was he like 97 years old or something? These kids and their Twitters.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about the guy. Like, it could be anyone for all I know, but it's just it was just weird, like why are you getting so upset about this? I'm trying to have a civil conversation. Why do you feel like your hatred for something needs to be fought for?
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's only game. Why do you have to be made? Have you seen that video?
Yeah, I have. Yeah. I don't get it. Like,
I think some people I think some people just really want a reason to be angry. Like, they don't care if it's justifiable or not.
Yeah.
They just want to be angry. I'm like,
absolutely.
Isn't life too short to want to be angry? Like, I mean, I get angry sometimes, but it's not because I want to be. It's just because of situations.
That happens. Yeah, like it's not like the need to be angry.
Exactly. In fact, I'd rather never be angry. I'd rather just like be able to live a chill life where I never have to worry about anything.
I know, right? Yeah.
Imagine a world without stress. Like, just a life without stress, without ever having to worry about anything. That would be the dream.
That'd be bliss.
Indeed, and it's probably never gonna happen, unfortunately. But that's just the way it goes.
It's just something we gotta strive for, you know.
Indeed. I guess it's kind of like that song "Imagine a World Without War" or whatever.
Oh yeah, imagine all the people. Yeah.
Oh, so he's gonna do this. Okay, I see what he's doing now. This guy's a criminal scum. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna Zerg round down the servant here that has the Bane proof ward,
Right.
and then he's gonna run this into this servant, which can be killed by Bane, which is annoying. Watch, he's about to do it right now. Yeah, see.
Okay, yeah.
It's like as soon as you see something, you know exactly what they're gonna do.
You're reading their moves. You have the.
It's like I'm 3 moves ahead of you. 3D chess.
Yeah. Yeah. When two fighters are so in sync, they can predict each other's moves.
Oh dear. Okay, so this is gonna be a little too insane, and I'm gonna overflood my hand for it a little bit. But sometimes it just happens, you know. Sometimes you overflood your hand, and it's just a thing that happens. And it could turn out really bad for me, but hey, I mean, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna nuke the field next turn though, because that's what this guy does.
Yeah.
So, anyhow, I know you gotta go to bed soon, but it's been really nice talking to you, and you know, it's great that we've been catching up and being able to talk more recently. Because I feel like there's times like in the past where we went like months without talking.
Yeah, like I don't try to make it intentional. It just happens, you know. Like I forget, and then just life gets in the way, you know.
Yeah, just like I told like Liam yesterday. I'm not trying to guilt you guys or anything. I'm just like stating things, and it just may come off that way because of my personality. I don't know. But yeah, it was definitely awesome having you on, and I hope you have a fantastic night.
Oh yeah, you too, man. Yeah. I don't know if you're just gonna still stream while I'm off to leave.
No, I'll probably end it after that. I mean, unless anyone has any questions, but it looks like the chat's been pretty dead. Most of my streams don't get very big. They typically stick around about 10 viewers max, really.
Yeah. Well, just it's kind of the same with Texas One. You just gotta stick it out a bit. You know.
Yeah.
Some videos, some streams are, you know, like, get bigger than others. Like it just happens, you know.
Yeah. And honestly, I just do it kind of like to just like I do it to increase the watch on my channel because I want to get to the point where I could monetize it, you know, for like just like a little bit of extra cash, you know, because like I told you before, like work is already stressful enough. I can make some extra cash where I don't have to worry about money anymore. That'd be kind of nice.
Of course, yeah.
But also just like, you know, to enjoy stuff with friends, you know, to talk and, you know, put out some content. So it's a win, I think, ultimately. Even if you get a few bad experience from crazy people that get on and start insulting people for no reason. And look, just in time, I finished the quest. So there we go.
Nice.
All right. So again, hope you have a good night. I hope all of you are watching and enjoyed. Remember to brush your teeth, and
Of course.
be good, or else you'll get cold for Christmas.
Water, of course. Drink your water.
Drink plenty of water. Stay in school, don't do drugs. All right, Ryu. Again, it's been great, and have a great night.
Thank you for having me. Good night, man.
Thanks. Laters.
Bye.